Who's at the door? Please?
Me.
I'm coming. Oh, Mrs. Wire! Hi, please, come in. Come in. I was actually just going to drop into your room to speak to you about something.
Yeah? What about?
Mrs. Wire, I'm sorry to say that I just don't consider these cockroaches the most desirable kind of roommates. Do you? Cockroaches?
Huh?
Yeah, precisely. Now, I've had very little encounters with cockroaches in my personal life. But a few that I've seen before had been the pedestrian kind, the kind that walk. Now these, Mrs. Wire, appear to be flying cockroaches. I mean, I was shocked. I was literally stunned when one of them took off the floor and started to whiz through the air, around and around a circle, right in front of my face. I mean, Mrs. Wire, I sat down by the edge of this bed, and I wept. I was so shocked and disgusted. I mean, imagine flying cockroaches. Something that I never dreamed to be in existence, just flying around a circle right in front of my
are
face.
nothing to be surprised at. They have them all over. Even uptown, they have them.
Yeah.
But that is not why I came here to talk to you.
That may be true, Mrs. Wire, but I may as well tell you that I have horror approaches, okay? Even though fashion, pedestrian kind. I love for this type of flies. Now, if I'm going to be staying here, I'm telling you, these roaches have got to be gotten rid of at once.
Now, how am I going to stop them roaches from coming in through the windows? But that, however, is not why I wanted to talk to you.
I don't know how, Mrs. Wire. All I know is that there must be a method. We must find a way. All I know is that they must be good enough, rid enough before I will sleep in here one more night, because Mrs. Wire, if I were to find one in my bed one night and wake up in the middle of the night and find, I'd have convulsions. I swear to goodness, I'd simply die of convulsions.
You'll excuse me for saying so, Miss Hardshell Moore. You're more likely to die from all this over drinking than cockroach convulsions. What is this here? Larkspur Lotion?
Yeah, I take it to take the polish off my nails. It works real fine.
Very fastidious, yes.
What do you mean?
There ain't a house in the whole quarter that don't have roaches.
not in such enormous quantities, do they? I mean, I'm telling you, this place is crawling with them. I can't.
It ain't as bad as all that. And by the way, you owe me the rest of this week's rent. Now, I don't want to get off the subject of roaches, but nevertheless, I want to collect your money.
I intend to pay you the rest of the rent as soon as you have exterminated all of these roaches.
You'll pay me the rest of the rent, or sweetheart, you can get out.
This is water. You must be crazy. I can't get up right now.
Then what do you want me to do?
I meant what I said about the roaches. You're not, in my very fair, honest opinion, the most desirable kind of roommates.
Then don't room here. Let's pack up your stuff.
No.
And leave.
No, I don't. I must be out of your mind. I can't leave right now.
Then pay me my rent.
Right at the moment, that is out of the question.
Out of the question, is it?
Yes, and I will tell you why. Now, the quarterly payments that I receive from the man who's taking care of the Brazilian rubber plantation have not been forwarded yet. Now, I've been expecting them for a few weeks now, but I received a letter this morning.
It's just a roach.
Oh, just give me a second. And in the letter I received this morning, it seemed that there had been a little delay, and it's just taking more time with the misunderstanding with last year's taxes.
Oh,
You're gonna get it's just taking a little more
stop
time.
it now. Oh, I have heard enough about that goddamn rubber plantation. The Brazilian rubber plantation?
Yes, ma'am.
You think I've been in business 17 years and I don't know about your type of woman?
What's the implication in that?
I suppose the little men that you bring around here come to discuss the rubber plantation.
You must be crazy to say such a thing as that.
I hear what I hear and I know what's going on.
Now, I know you spy and I know you listen to doors.
Oh, no. No. I never spy and I never listen at doors. The first thing a landlady in the French Quarter does is not to hear or see, but to collect your money. As long as it comes in, I'm blind, I'm deaf, I'm dumb. But the moment it stops, I regain my sight, also my hearing, and the use of my voice. I heard that little conversation you had last night over money.
What conversation? What money?
He shouted so loud. I had to shut the windows to keep the noise from going out onto the streets. And I heard no mention of a rubber plantation. But plenty of other things were talked about during that little midnight conversation you had. Larkspur lotion to take off polish from your nails. Am I in fancy, am I? That's on par with a wonderful rubber plantation. Scene.